Okay. Well, happy Sunday, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to DoubleBookedCo. This is our YouTube channel where we pretty much talk about anything we drop in our Etsy shop, as well as do all of the stuff we do for our book club. And speaking of book club, we do have our live discussion next Sunday, right, Laura?
Yep.
And what book are we reading this month?
The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls.
Yes.
So that'll be a week from now at this exact same time.
Yes. So that is the 27th. Hopefully by then you'll be out shopped and you'll be wanting to sit down, cozy in, and talk about this nonfiction memoir. Let me know, Laura, did you decide to DNF?
I had, and then I realized, you know what? I'm going to try again. So there were 2 instances of animal cruelty, and I was like, yeah, no, can't do it. But I'm in a slightly better headspace this time, so I'm going to give it another shot and see how it goes. Because I know it's a good memoir, and I know it's not about that. Because if it was, I just wouldn't read it anyways.
Right.
So I'm going to try again, but I don't know if I was going to stay as a DNF or if I will be able to read more. I'm hoping I can, but
okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I have not done any more reading. Actually, I haven't done any reading since our reading sprints, which is terrible. I had such a good streak there for a little while, and then I wouldn't call it a slump. I mean, it's just I've been busy with other things. So, I really need to read that, as well as a few others that I have been interested in and started. So, okay. So again, just as a reminder, next week, Sunday, the 27th at 4, we will do our live discussion here for the Glass Castle. And then watch for posts in December as we will be announcing like books for next year and the official poll for January's book. So, and we're not reading in December. So December is a clear month, no live discussion, no reading sprints. No product releases. This is actually, today is the last product release of 2022. So everything that'll be in our Etsy shop is what'll be there for the rest of the year. And yeah, I see cool gamers in. Hello. If you have joined us, let us know you're here. Say hello. We have a lot to go through as we have a lot to announce as far as new things, a couple things that we dropped last week, but you may not have seen. And then, of course, we are excited to exclusively share with you today our Black Friday deals. And because we just think it's right, we're actually going to make Black Friday last from Thursday and Friday. So you'll have all of Thursday and Friday to do some Black Friday shopping with us. So let's kind of get into it with some new products first. We actually have 2 new bookmark collections, and these are Christmas collections. Very, very cute. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you the goods, as they say. So here we are, our first collection here. So this is, if you were with us last week, you may have remembered I said something about really loving yellow during the Christmas and holiday season, because you don't often see it because it's usually more of a summery spring color, but we do have it here today with some Christmas bookmarks. As you can see here, the very first one there has some cupcakes on it, but it's a really nice pale yellow background. And then you'll see it kind of continues in the rest of the collection as well. So we have some ornaments with some stars, and then some houses, and then some holly at the very end. So each bookmark is handmade, laminated, 7 by 2 inches, and they are all double-sided. So you'll see here that first bookmark again, that cupcakes with the yellow backing, has a red background with yellow triangles kind of sprinkled throughout. And then that next one with some more of that wonderful yellow. We have the ornaments with some stars and whatnot. That also has a red backing, but you can see it has more of a floral design on the back. So it's red on red, but it's more of a floral design on that. Then we have kind of that landscape. You see, we have a couple of these throughout our Christmas and winter collections. This one similar in that respect, but has more like pink tones, light blue, yellow tones. And again, with all of our bookmarks, cut lines are always going to determine what you see on the bookmark. So not every bookmark is going to look like this. It's going to have different scenes on it. So you can see there's some snowmen there, some cars, and different kind of houses. Then, of course, we have our sprigs of holly. I really like holly. So this is more of a cartoony holly, and I really like it, especially with that pink backing.
Yeah, it's really cheery.
Yes, very cheery. Usually you see it's a little bit more with the greens and red, but I really like it with the pink. Very cute. And you can see the backings of these two bookmarks. The one is more of that teal with some X's, dots, and triangles, and then the other has more of that crisscross plaid pattern with green and a lighter green with white. Then our next collection we're really excited about because I'm sure, as you know, Laura and I are cat and dog people. So you can see we have some really cute cat and dog Christmas bookmarks, which I think is so unique and cute. And then with that collection, because they just go together so well, we have some trees and desserts. All kind of have this like bluish tone to it, teal tone. But these first two, I think it's fair to say that's probably Laura and I's favorite. You have on the one side with a dark blue backing, all some kitty cats. You can kind of see on the upper right of that, the one cat's kind of lying down with an ornament, and that tree has been upturned. So again, with cut lines being a little bit different, you may see more of that tree lying on the floor, because if you own cats, you know they are very fond of trees. I don't know, Laura, did your cats ever bring down a tree in your house?
They just like to chew it a lot, and like house plants too, so I couldn't have plants.
Yeah.
Because they would just attack it till it was on the floor, and then it would be like, oh, it's on the floor. I don't want this anymore. So I just didn't have one for years.
Yeah.
It wasn't malicious or anything. It was just like, oh, I would chew on this thing. Yeah.
Exactly. I always like seeing like the funniest home videos where people like all of a sudden the tree just falls down and you see a cat fly out of it. And
yeah,
so many cats just love pine trees and whatnot. So yeah,
very. My girl cat, I tried to have a tree the first year I had them, like an actual proper tree, and she liked to climb up it and lay around the middle of the base right at eye level. Like I wouldn't see this like 10-pound black and white cat, and she would just lay there like, no, I'm good. I'm like, come on, out. Let's get out.
Oh,
weird. I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, cats like trees.
Yeah, they do. They do. So you have a really great bookmark to have with your holiday books with all of those lovely kitties. With some of them have scarves, Santa hats. Very, very cute. And then on the other side, if you are more into dogs, we have some Christmas puppies. So you see some are in stockings, some are wearing antlers, jingle bells. You can see the cut lines will be a little different there. It looks like there may be a doghouse sharing some space on there. The backings of these two are either the one has the crisscross or the other has the vertical lines. And it's more of those like primary colors, but a little bit like bolded. So I love that look. I really like the backside. And that's what I really like about our bookmarks is that they have the double sides, because depending on your mood, you really have two options that can, just make your book kind of pop. So I love these backgrounds. I would just get these with the colors that are on the backside.
Yeah.
So our next item is something special for the season, and we only have 4 available.
Oh, wait, I forgot 2 more bookmarks.
Oh, did I? Oh, just kidding. Yes, 2 more bookmarks. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
So with that same collection, I do apologize. We do have some trees and some desserts. So these are kind of like a vintagey pink. And they have all sorts of different designs of how they're being displayed, these trees here, and they're on a white backing. And then they have a pink and like a kind of a rose color with some horizontal lines on there. And then you also have the desserts on a teal backing with that like gingham look on the back there. It's like a paler rose pink color, but really pretty. I always love Christmas desserts. Like if you go somewhere where there's a lot of desserts, I always like looking at all of them before they start getting cut into.
I know, they're beautiful.
So this bookmark really reminds me of that. Especially if people like, I'm this kind of person where like I spend a lot of time decorating things. And I'm always, the joy is really from people enjoying it. But man, if you can get something to look really good, I love that. So thank you for stopping me before I went into the next one.
No, it's okay. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah. So anyways, new product. We only have 4 available. And this is what we're calling our festivity gift set. So this is going to be similar to how we sell our mystery bags. So what this is going to be is you're going to get a festivity tea towel. So you're going to see this same exact design on the tea towel. So you'll receive the festivity tea towel with a thrifted mug. So you'll see this one has a snowman on it, but each mug has a different kind of design. And then you'll get 2 Christmas teas with that. And then you'll get a Christmas book. So one of our thrifted Christmas books. So it might not be Christmas shoes. It might be a different title, but you'll get one of our hardcover Christmas books, and then one of our holiday bookmarks. So it might not be this one, but it'll be one of our holiday bookmarks with a tassel. So in that, again, you're getting a tea towel, a thrifted mug with 2 packets of Christmas tea. You'll get a Christmas hardcover book, as well as a tasseled holiday bookmark. So that is going to be our gift set, and that'll be for $25. We only have 4 available, and we're thinking if this goes well, we will continue this through the seasons. So we will have like a birthday gift set, as well as other gift sets throughout the year. So again, this is the tea towel, the mug, book, tasseled bookmark, and some tea. So that'll come all together for you. And right now we only have 4 of those available. So that is going to be a new item that'll drop tomorrow, as well as those 2 bookmark gift sets. Now, with that being said, last weekend we had a craft fair that we attended, and we had some of the items that we made special for that left over, and we wanted to extend those on to you. So we have quite a few things that we want to share with you that are already been dropped in the shop. But just as a reminder, so we have a bunch of different tea towels. We have holiday tea towels as well as regular bookish tea towels. So you kind of see here, this is kind of like a hodgepodge of all of them, but we have all sorts available. So this one says, I just want to bake stuff and watch Christmas music or Christmas movies. And that has a buffalo check vinyl design. This one's bacon and eggs reading together.
So cute.
I know. We have Bah Humbug in that buffalo check. We have Reed in this red glitter. Festivity that you noticed from the gift set. We have those available. Coffee, books, and snow in the red, as well as the buffalo check there. We have Merry Christmas. You have Filthy Animal. If anyone's a Home Alone fan, I very much am. So that is in that buffalo check pattern. We obviously have our girl reading here, which I love this. It is one of the harder designs to do
Major
on
props.
here.
Yeah.
But it's well worth it because it looks fantastic on the tea towel. We obviously have this one, which is a little naughty, but I couldn't help myself. I thought it was really cool. And then we have our kitty cat on books, as well as cats, books, coffee. Can't forget the dogs on books, on coffee. Books and coffee is all I need to be happy, which is usually quite true.
Pretty accurate, yeah.
Eat, sleep, read. So we have a ton of tea towels available. So if you're looking for some stocking stuffers or you're looking for a gift, just go ahead and take a look at what we have. Then we have some of these little kind of block sets. They have ribbon around the exterior and they say "Bah Humbug." Super cute little shelf ornament there. And then we also have Stink, Stink, Stunk, which you can't, the lighting doesn't really pick up the coloring, but the stink obviously is red, the stank is black, and then the stunk is in a green vinyl. So if you're a Grinch fan, you have that put on a shelf, as well as this one, which was a fan favorite at the craft fair. Mrs. Claus Married to the Grinch. Thought this was really cute. Had a couple of different things that we sold that had the same kind of saying on it. So very cute. Then this is the only one we have left. It's a little sign. It does have a bracket on the back so you can hang it on the wall, but all I want for Christmas is more books, which is so true. And then these will have throughout the year, depending on our availability of product. But these are just some bookish sayings, not necessarily themed for Christmas, but can be given as Christmas gifts. You can see there's "Read to me and tell me I'm pretty." And then the back in there, you can see it's just kind of like a script, black and white. And then the red is "Read to me and tell me I'm pretty." And then this one here, "Why is the raven like a writing desk?" If you know, you know. This is from Alice in Wonderland, and I found it pretty hilarious. I saw a mother-daughter duo walk up to our stand at the craft fair, and they saw it, and they're like, "Oh, that's so nice," or whatever. And the mother kind of read the saying, and she kind of looked at her daughter kind of quizzically, and she obviously didn't really know what it was from. And the daughter looks at her and like rolls her eyes, and she just says, "Nevermore," like as if to tell her mom that she's dumb and she should know that it's from the Edgar Allan Poe poem. And I was just like standing there, and I was like appalled because I was like, first of all, like, I get the attitude. Like, I feel like I would do something like that to my mom, but you're incredibly wrong.
Yeah.
Yep. So I didn't say anything, obviously, because that would be incredibly rude. Even more rude than what she did to her mother, probably. But I had to like laugh internally because it just made me laugh. I was just like, "You're kidding me, right? Like, you're trying to be all like, I'm so much smarter than you, mom."
Yeah.
And then you're absolutely 100% incorrect. So, but doesn't that happen more often than not?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have this one has typewriter and says, "This is my story." And the background there, I don't know if you can really see it as well as I can, but it's kind of like a tan, like a sepia kind of color there. All of those have that easel backing, so you can like put it on a shelf if you want, but then it also has a triangle clip that you can hang it on the wall if you prefer that way as well. Now, Black Friday deals. Oh my goodness gracious. Laura, do you want to kind of go over a few of these items with everybody?
Sure. So, like Dani said, Black Friday is Thursday and Friday for us this year. We want to give you an extra day to celebrate. Plus, if you need to take a break from family and like check your phone into something productive, like you can get some gifts off your mind and be like, "Okay, I have to go back in there now." Anyways, so we have 20% off all of our bookish gifts. So that's anything with a book theme, or book bags or mystery bags or a book and a bookmark, and all of our bookish things are 20% off. All of our bookmarks are 30% off, and that is with or without a tassel. It's still 30% off, which is a great deal. Everything will be shipped by Monday. I would say maybe Tuesday. Dani, I'll give you an extra time just in case, because it's going to be a lot, I'm sure. But, Monday. Okay. So our bonus deals. So for $10, if your order is $10 or more, you get a free stocking stuffer, which is one of those that Dani has there. So it's already pre-wrapped. It's got a big bookmark with a tassel and then a mini bookmark as well. Some of them are matching. Some of them are just coordinating or different. I think some of them have our business card inside, but I don't know if that's the case anymore. Maybe not. But that's a $5 value. So you guys get that. You can just stuck that right in someone's stocking, already wrapped, ready to go. The next one up is $35 plus. You get free shipping, which you always get at our shop if you spend $35. You also get the stocking stuffer, and you will get a free book page ornament. So this will be an at random design with an at random color of vinyl and everything, with little book page confetti inside, hand cut. So you get one of those, free shipping, both of those things for $35 or more. And then for $60 or more, you get all of the above, the free thing. Sorry, your face like free stocking stuffer, free ornament, free shipping, and then you get a free tea towel at random. And this could be any design. It could be Christmas or not. It could be any kind of vinyl, but you get a really nice thank you from both of us for supporting our shop and getting some Christmas stuff done, because we so appreciate you guys, and we really want to reward you for supporting us throughout the last year and a half. So there you go. These are some great deals. I think I would shop this myself if I didn't own the store. But I hope you guys like everything we have and all of our new stuff especially. And yeah, we really have a great time making everything for you guys.
Yes, absolutely. So while I was sharing my screen, I am not able to see comments. If you guys ever see these terrible people that have pornographic stuff, feel free to block them and cancel them and get rid of them out of the stream, because that's just, we don't have time for that. But
anywho,
it
must work eventually. I don't know how it would work on somebody, but like they're so prevalent.
It's ridiculous. And they're just bots. They're not like real people doing that. It's all random hacky kind of stuff. But anywho, didn't see all of your comments. So hi, Andy. Thank you. Yes, we do think they're cute. Hi, Susan. The little pink plaid in the back, the dessert bookmark. Yes, it's super cute. Very, very cute. And Allie is here. Oh my goodness. What time is it?
Hi, Allie.
Yes.
Good morning, Allie.
So yes, we have a lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff out there on our shop. Obviously, everything that I dropped last week is in the shop. The new bookmarks that I showed today, and that festivity gift set, those will drop tomorrow. Usually I get everything out by 10 a.m. So that'll be available to everyone. Does anyone have any questions about how any of that works? Essentially the deals that'll happen on Thursday and Friday, and that'll be 12 a.m. on Thanksgiving. So Thursday at 12 a.m. So if you're waking up at 12 a.m. on Thanksgiving Day, you will have all day to shop, and that'll go all the way through Friday until 11:59 p.m. essentially. So you have full 48 hours to get those deals. So basically all of our bookmarks, minis, regular, tasseled, gift package, whatever bookmarks are going to be 30% off. And then everything else in the shop, which is all of our bookish gifts, are going to be 20% off. So that will be for 2 days only. I got to tell you, we don't do a lot of deals. This is when you need to come in and get those kind of things, because Christmas is coming up fast. And like I said, like Laura said, Monday, those will all be shipped by Monday, because essentially I'll have the 2 days to get those all shipped, because the deal will essentially end Friday night. So Saturday, I'm going to wake up and I'm just going to start getting everything ready and getting everything out to you all, so you have that stuff for Christmas. And I don't know about you, but I am like 60% done with my Christmas shopping.
Wow, I am 0% done.
Yeah.
Literally 0% done. I've got nothing. like when we were talking about what we're going to do this year for Black Friday, I was like, oh crap, I have nothing. And traditionally I am very much a like shop all year kind of person.
Yeah.
Buy for everybody all the time. And like, I just have stuff and then I just make a little grouping for each person. I've got nothing. Like nothing. So I need to get my butt in gear and shop some sales myself because I'm screwed.
So I used to be really bad. I used to wait until Christmas Eve
to
do all of my shopping because I would just go and do it all in one like day. And it was nice because by then you have a ton of deals because it's like last ditch effort, but you also have a harder time finding certain things because it's all been picked over. But that was like my college days, like before I had kids, before I had family, before all that kind of stuff. It was just kind of like, oh, she'd like a scarf, she'd like a this, like I don't know, like random stuff. But now I pretty much do all of my Christmas shopping and have it like 85% done Black Friday. I make a list, like I'm giving this person this person this person this. And in my family, we do I don't know if anyone's heard of this or do it yourself, but we do for the kids, we do something you read, something you wear, something you need, and something you want. So realistically, they're only getting about 4 gifts. Now,
I never heard of that until I met you and I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
It was a totally new thing to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know where I heard that, but I've been doing that for a couple of years. Now, obviously, it spreads out a little bit more because like it gets like spread out a little bit. So I'm pretty sure for my stepdaughter, I just today, I took all the stuff that I had for her and I like spread it out and like looked at it and like, how many boxes am I going to put all of this in? And she's going to open 10 things. And I think that is plenty. So now for my daughter, my baby G, I have 2 things. But it's hard because it's like,
that's all right.
I'm going to get you some clothes because you need clothes. And I'm going to get you some books because you need books. But like she doesn't know. It's more or less just opening stuff. So yeah. Right. And then obviously my husband, and what I do for him is like, so what do you need right now? So it's like underwear and a new wallet, and he wants an electric toothbrush. So that's it. So we don't do a lot. Yeah. And I don't really buy anything for myself anymore. I used to like buy stuff for myself and like wrap it and put it on their tree. I'm done with that because that's just more work for me. So I don't really open much on Christmas. So, which is fine. Because my mother gets me enough stuff. Yeah. It's like, Mom, I'm old now. You can stop doing that. So she says this year it'll be different because it'll all go to baby G, but we'll see about that. Yes, Allie, I figured for today, I wasn't wearing this all day. I was like, I should wear something festive for this last new release. So I just grabbed it's like a dress. I usually wear it during the Christmas season to get into spirit. I'll probably wear this to one of my Christmas get-togethers, but I do not have a tree up because I do not as a thing, like I do not put any Christmas stuff up until the day after Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving is a holiday. I love it. It's one of my favorite holidays because you just relax and you're thankful for things, and I don't like to take away from it. So I wait until the day after, and then like everything goes up. It becomes Christmas for the rest of the month. So oh yeah, Andy, you do it too. You now do. Yeah. It's so nice because then you just don't get lost in like getting too many random things or things that you don't need for people. Because I feel like that's what was happening. Like I was like, oh, I need to have like so many things for them. And then you realize you just had a bunch of junk that they didn't want or you didn't need to get them. And it condenses it down. So It works out for us.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah, once kids become adults, they are still gifted like kids. My mom gets me so many things. But it's kind of like when somebody likes cows.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you see anything with cows, you get them that. Regardless if you need to give them a gift or anything. You're like, oh my gosh, it's a cow. I need to get that for that person. So anytime my mom sees anything with like books or owls or like anything that she knows I like, I mean, I was just there and something came in the mail from Amazon. She opens it. She's like, I don't know what this is. And she opens it. She's like, oh, ha ha, look. And it was a gift for me. It's like a pillow with like all girl wants to do is read or something, and it has my name on it. And then like the little person that's reading looks like me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, save it for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So she just is like, she just sees things and she's like, oh, I'm going to get that. Mm-hmm. Instead of thinking, what do I already have that she does not need anything else? But I'm very grateful. It's very nice. It's like the one person that gets me anything for Christmas. So I'm very grateful. But I do get a Christmas ornament for a granddaughter each year, right year, and represent something a year to my kids. I do an ornament for everybody every year too. So we have a lot of ornaments. And this year I feel really chintzy, but I was at Walmart, which I don't usually go to Walmart, but I was there and they had these ornaments there for like 98 cents. And I was looking at them and I liked a few of them. I'm like, this is what our ornaments are going to be this year. And I'm going to put names on them. And that's what it's going to be instead of like, because usually I'm paying like $10, $12 for an ornament. And I'm like, no, I'm going to get these ones. Mm-hmm. So I have like a little dinosaur for baby G. I got a little Santa Man for my husband. I don't remember. I think I got a gnome for myself. Yeah, it's a gnome. Nice. It's a little pink gnome. Yeah, it's super cute. I'll have to show you. Yes, that pillow is so cute. It's like this big. It's like really small, but it's super cute. Does yours person look like you, or do they all have brown hair and glasses? Because I don't know if that's like just the standard or if it like you do choose a person that looks like you. See, now we're getting off topic. But anywho, Christmas is here. Christmas is starting now. So yeah. Christmas is starting now. Any questions on any of that? Just let us know. Message us on Instagram. If you're having any trouble as you are looking at stuff in the shop, or you're wondering how certain things can go together, or you're wondering if certain things can be put with certain things, or you just have an inkling of something you want to ask us, please feel free to message us. We are more than happy to accommodate and customize things for you, because that's what makes us happy, is making you happy with our bookish gifts. Absolutely. So if you are like, I really like this, can that be put with that? Absolutely. You just let us know. Or if we have to make a custom order for you, we do custom orders. So if you want, say for instance, you're doing something that is a gift to be sent somewhere. I did this last year for one of our customers who lives in the UK. I won't say who it is, but they have family that lives here in the United States, and they wanted some boxes put together as gifts for those people. I gift wrapped everything. I gift wrapped the box so that it was really special for them. So just reach out to us if there's something that you're like wondering if we can do. We usually can do it. So just let us know. Oh, good. Yours is blondish. Good. Allie, and I'm sorry, I'm not putting any of these comments up. I'm so sorry.
I'm getting it.
How was the craft fair? Do you think he might do more next year? Sorry if this was covered. No, it was not covered. You're good. So the craft fair was okay. It's so different every year. So the craft fair itself is in my hometown where I'm from. And so my mom lives there and she always does this craft fair. And I feel like the vibe every year is different. So you can never walk into it thinking the same thing as the year before. So we did it last year, and we were very underprepared last year. I didn't really
last
realize.
minute. It was really quick that we were like, hey, I have space. Do you guys want to come? We're like, sure. It was like less than a week, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. It was very
Like,
last
we can get some
minute.
together.
We kind of just put some stuff together, grabbed a bunch of product. Weren't really sure what that was going to look like, but we came with some stuff. Very, very small table, not a lot available, and sold a certain amount. This year, we were prepared. We had a ton of stuff made. We had a ton of stuff prepared. We had certain deals listed. We probably had like quadruple the amount of stuff that we had the previous year. And I would say we sold almost the same exact amount, even though we had more available. It was so bizarre. It was so bizarre. Yeah. And the thing was, is people were stopping at our booth and they were like loving all the stuff. They're like, like if I had a nickel for every time someone passed our table and was like, oh, look, Mrs. Claus married to the Grinch. Oh, I know Sally like that, or this person like that. Or I'm just like, you're going to buy it?
Yeah. It was so many people, like
so many people. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't get it. I don't get it. This isn't a meme. We're not Facebook and like you're just scrolling through looking at stuff. Like, this is in real life. Are you interested? So many people looking at different products of ours and like, oh, this is so clever, or, because now granted, we are very niche. We are bookish things. So everything has a bookish theme. So that doesn't really sit with everyone, but so many people are like, oh, that's so nice, or oh, that's so clever, or oh, this is what, and I'm like, please buy it. So to answer your question, I don't think we will do more. And I know that's kind of counterintuitive because hypothetically, if you did more, you may see more progress. But to be honest, like time-wise and commitment-wise and just the level of interest that we have, and I think I can speak for both of us. I know I'm usually the talker of the two of us. I think I can speak for both of us when it just doesn't feel like our authentic selves. Like, I don't feel like I'm a craft fair crafter. Like, I craft things. Obviously, you can see on our Etsy shop, I am a crafter. I craft a lot of our products, but I don't feel like I'm a craft fair crafter. It's a whole different dynamic. It's a whole different population of people. And I just don't think I'm that. And I think I can speak for you too, Laura. I don't think I'm into that. I much rather do this kind of thing where I can present a product, I can put it up and, hope that the people that I know are interested in bookish things see it because I'm speaking directly to them, as opposed to there's maybe 3 people in the group that at a craft fair that are like, oh yeah, I know a bookish person. You know what I mean? So
it has a nice mix though. I mean, it's a really big craft fair at decent size. It really is. And there's lots of different people. So it's mostly crafts, but then there's some food people and like soap people and stuff that's a little more whatever. But so it's a nice variety. So I think we fit in just fine. We're just a little, like you said, a little more niche something. But I talked to the vendor next to us and she said, are people buying? And I was like, not really. And last year it was like crazy. People around us were selling out like of almost everything. And hardly anybody this year was buying anything. And everyone was saying this. Like she said, she talked to people on the other side of her and we're like, everyone's looking and commenting and like, oh, it's a great price. But then they just walk away, So it was sort of the vibe this year was like, everyone's looking, but nobody's really buying.
Yeah.
So,
which, like you said, last year it was like people were walking around with bags of stuff. And this year, it just seemed like everyone was just moseying around, like not really buying anything. And it was weird. And not to say that we didn't sell things. I mean, we did well. I mean, we did okay. I mean, we made money. I mean, it's not that we didn't, but it didn't feel, it was weird this year. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, most likely what'll happen is next year I probably won't attend, but my mother will probably still do it. So she will probably take some product and just see what can go. But yeah, I probably won't like make stuff specifically for that, because there's some things that I make that I can't sell on Etsy because I just don't want to push that shipping cost onto you, because they're bigger items. So the whole day, all you do is sit there and go, I want these 4 items to sell because they cannot be shipped. So I have like one thing left and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But anywho, let's see what Allie says here. Sometimes I think when you only have a limited amount of stuff on display, people think they should buy it immediately because the stock really, you know, sometimes. But what you also have at craft fairs, because people are physically there and they can see what you have, they go, let's continue walking around and we'll come back. And I'm always like, you're a liar.
You're not coming back.
You're not coming back. You don't have to make me feel better by saying you're going to come back, because you're not. Right. We know. Like, you don't have to say like, oh, I'm going to keep my hands free, so I'll come back. Don't worry, I'm not expecting you. Like, so yeah, no. I mean, and it's always good to do those kinds of things. My mom thinks it's always like, oh, you got your name out, but I mean, really, it's a super small town. You know, you barely get your business card out there. People don't take the business card off the table. So I'm not really concerned about getting my name out there. I think that, you know, with our customer base here and how much we connect with you all and you connect with us, I feel like your referrals and your loyalty to our brand is way and far more beneficial than showing up at random craft fairs and
totally
hoping
agree.
that we hit, you know, a few people with our awesomeness. So especially because you can't really talk to people about anything at craft fairs, because either you get people who are super talkative and you're like, I hope you walk away soon, because you're talking about like nothing that even remotely pertains to anything that's happening here. Or you get people who will say something and you think it's like a window to like engage, and then they look real affronted, like, oh, you're going to talk back to me about bookish things.
Right.
I don't actually know anything about bookish things, so I'm going to like,
I don't want to talk about
slowly
this.
walk away.
Yeah. They're always like, okay, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, okay, I'll see you later. I'll come back for that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, and a lot of people too talk about your stuff as if you're not standing right there, which is really weird and uncomfortable.
It is.
It's super weird and uncomfortable. So yeah, I think we're going to stick to the introverted way of selling our crafted goods, because we love you all and we appreciate your, you know, not coming back around. So in a weird way. Yeah. That one lady like, oh, I like to keep my hands. I was like, lady, I don't know who you're fooling.
I know. We all know. Everyone knows what's happening here.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me anything. Like, you're not making me feel bad by not buying anything. Like, I get it. But you don't have to sit here for 5 minutes and explain to me how, well, you like to walk around first and like look at all the things. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I did. I mean, I know, Laura, you did too. I mean, I walked around and I noticed that we're definitely the only people selling the kinds of things that we sell.
Yeah.
But that being said, there are a lot of people selling a lot of the same kind of things. Like, obviously we sell things that we make via, you know, like Cricut. We use certain products in order to create our stuff, but at this craft fair, you could really tell, like, oh, y'all have crickets and you're all making the same stuff, like, over and over again.
Yeah, there were 2 or 3 places I saw that had like the same designs with the same pattern and the same thing. Like,
Yes.
it was like, wow, it's not just 1 or 2 things, it was like dozens of things. Like, oh, okay. That's great. Like, more power to you. And who knows who you're going to be put by or who's going to be there. I mean, nobody knows. So I get it. But it was like, oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, it was crazy.
No cricket.
I mean, we try to be as unique as possible. I mean, obviously some of these things are, other people have them.
Sure.
But we try to be as unique as possible when making things. I just actually, oh my gosh, I am so flipping excited. I just found, and I didn't even tell Laura this yet, but you guys will see this new product in January. I'm like geeking out. I found some material that I know what I can do with it, and it's going to be so amazing. So that's what I mean. Like when I'm like out and about at like thrift stores or places that sell things and I find things.
You mean a store?
And I find something that is like something else. Because a lot of our stuff we upcycle. We upcycle stuff. That's part of crafting. And really, as a bookish person, you should be upcycling, to be honest, if you're a part of the world and the earth. Upcycle. I'm so excited about this thing that I like saw, and I was like, wait a minute. That looks like that now, but I could do this with it. Oh, I'm so excited. So you'll see those new products in January because it's not a Christmas. It'll be just an everyday kind of thing. But I'm like, I could not believe it. I'm so excited. So yeah. Anyhow. Okay, so we've been here for almost an hour, friends. We love you very much. We're so excited about all of our Christmas stuff. The U.S. Post Office says by the 18th.
17th, 18th, yeah.
First class mail should get there. I wouldn't chance it. I would say, man, by the 15th. Otherwise, select priority mail. Because that's usually pretty good. But I have been noticing that first class has been taking a little bit longer lately. So yeah, just let us know. Now I kind of ramp it up. I try to get stuff out a lot faster. Not that I was going slow before, but now I really try because I know if you're trying to get stuff out for Christmas, maybe you need to get it, maybe you need to send it somewhere else. So I know you want to get that stuff. So all of orders that are ordered on Thursday and Friday and anything before that. So if there's anything, all will be out by Monday. You'll get that by Monday. So that'll be in the post office, getting ready to be out to you by Monday, the whatever day that is, the 28th.
Sure.
So anywho, okay, well, I don't see any questions. I don't see anything that anyone needs to know about. So I truly appreciate you all. I know Laura does as well. I know that I'm a big talker. I'm sorry. I'm like taking the show here. Okay. It's just like chatty. But we love you all. Have a very happy Thanksgiving for you all in everybody. Americas. Just America. I don't think South America has a Thanksgiving that day. So in the Americas, happy Thanksgiving. For everyone else, we're still very thankful for you all. So
yes,
happy day. But yeah, until then, we'll see you next Sunday for some live discussion on Glass Castle. So if you're available, please join us. If not, then I don't know when we'll see you next, because this is the last one of the year. So, yeah. Okay. Okie dokie, friends. Love you lots. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Love you guys.